Hey guys, this is 97 Lego Maniac with another custom minifigure video, and for this video we have Lego Spy X Family. These are the custom minifigures I've made like many months ago, and I'm finally showcasing it now. It's been many months since my last video, and that's because I think my last video was in June, and that's because like a lot of stuff has happened. For the most part, after my last video, my girlfriend moved in with me because she got a new job, and because of that, I'm always constantly I'm always constantly with her, so I'm busy with that in my personal life. And then it's been the same thing, work every day is always busy, and a lot of personal things going on. After Thanksgiving, my cat unfortunately passed away, and right after that, I got COVID, and that was not fun at all, and I don't want that ever again. And just recently, we all celebrate the holidays. It's by the time I'm recording this, it's after Christmas. Hope you guys had a great Christmas and all that. So yeah, for this is gonna be a simple video. It's just gonna be my statue figures of Lego Spy X Family. We have Loid Forger, Yor Forger, and Anya Forger. Spy X Family is a really fun show. Not much happens in the show, but it's fine because it's supposed to be a comedy at the end of the day. Not a lot of stuff happens in a slice of life comedy like this, but it's really entertaining. I enjoy it a lot, and it's really popular, and I thought I should make figures from it because I like the show. So yeah, let's move on to the video. Our first figure we have is Loid Forger, or Agent Twilight. We don't know his real name yet. But yeah, here's Agent Twilight. Yor Forger is his alter, it's like alias. So yeah, he's overall a very simple figure. All I really have to do is just, the hard part is just really, I guess, like painting his suit, because I just gotta make sure it looks clean as possible. I like painting suits because they're so easy to make, and they're really easy, and to me, they're easy to make, like to make clean and stuff like that. I wanted to add a little bit more to him so that he has like a little more shadows on the side, so it looks a bit more, I don't know, it just pops out more. As for his head, I don't know where this head is from, but all I really did was just change the eyebrows for the most part, but everything else I kept the same. His hair, we've seen this hair piece before. I don't know what they used it on. I think they used it on like a dog trainer in a collectible minifigure, and all I really did is just sculpt an extra strand. His gun is just a standard like brick arms gun for the most part. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's a cool thing that I did for Loid, and it's for the statue figure, and all I really have to do is just take off his head, because I made a new body for him that features a 3D printed leg and a 3D printed arm that I've designed on SolidWorks. And back then I had like my good friend Benson Bone to 3D print that out for me. And also what I did here was I actually sculpted fabric for his suit jacket, so that way it's nice and flowy. It works perfectly well when you attach one of these clear bar pieces, so he's like in a really cool action pose. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Loid. I'm really proud of how he turned out. So yeah, we can move on to the next figure. Next figure we have is Yor Forger, the Thorn Princess. Yeah, she's really funny in the show, and she's also kind of a badass. I kind of wish we see more of her assassinating people like her, because her secret identity is like an assassin, but it's fine because her showcasing her brute strength in the show alone is worth a watch, and it's super funny. And plus, she's also a MILF, so that's a big plus for me. So yeah, so starting with like the hair is like actually completely sculpted by me. And yeah, the hardest part was definitely trying to sculpt like the front part of her hair. That was not easy, but I had fun sculpting like the flower pattern of her headband. So yeah, everything else is like painted. The other hardest part was definitely sculpting like the 3D skirt that goes around her torso. And the fabric skirt here is actually made by me using a ship sail piece and basing it off of like Kate Manus's waist cape. And just like everyone did for their own Yor Forger, whether purist or renders or other customs, she uses like these Harry Potter wand pieces to act like her little thorn daggers. Yeah, I thought this would be a perfect piece to use for Yor at the time. And yeah, I'm glad I went with it because it appears more Lego-like to me. Even though I could have gone like more of an accurate route by making it exactly how it looks in the show, I thought these would work just as fine. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Yor as like a standard minifigure. Now the coolest part is I can actually detach like her head, put it on a new body, and here you go. And here she is in her little statue pose, just like what I did for Loid. And what I did, I used this leg piece here. This is actually printed and designed by Benson. He actually took my leg file and he actually modified it so it looks like she's kicking up her leg a little bit higher. And what I did, I used like a nylon stick-on fabric and I wrapped it around her leg, and I cut it in a way so it looks like her skirt is actually bending and creasing with her leg, so that's nice. I also like sculpted like her skirt as well, making sure it's actually it has more wrinkles and is more flowy. And this arm here is actually from Crazy Bricks as well. It's one of our Archer arm pieces. It's the only crazy arms. It's the first and last crazy arms I ever bought because I can just like make the rest myself and 3D print it myself now that I have a printer, which is awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Yor Forger, and we can move on to our very last minifigure. Of course, I have to say the best for last, and that is Anya. Anya is like the funniest character in the show. She is super entertaining, and she's also very adorable. And yeah, she's easily the star of the show. Everybody watched this show because of her crazy antics. She's just super funny, and her faces are so memeable. So yeah, and I want to make sure I portray her right in Lego form. So starting with her hair, her hair is completely sculpted by me. It's from scratch. It wasn't attached to like an existing hairpiece or anything. No, it's all made by me from scratch. And in the future, I'm thinking of molding this and maybe selling it. Who knows? So yeah, and starting off with like I guess her school outfit. Like now that I moved on with her hair, her school outfit is actually just a normal torso. But what I did, I actually sculpted a thin layer of Procreate all around it. So that way, if I were to detach this from her leg, which is really hard to do, it kind of like wraps around. I might not take it off, but anyway. So yeah, I sculpted like a thin layer of Procreate all around the torso, and I was able to blend it and sand it as much as I can, so it looks like it's all in one piece. So yeah, as for the gold, it's actually not gold paint. I actually used a chrome gold marker, and that's the last time I'll ever use that marker because it is a pain in the ass. And I wanted to use the cold grow marker because I really want to make sure the school uniform shines and all. And I painted all these little bronze emblems on it just to add a little bit more extra detail. Yeah, and the gold pattern like continues pretty much everywhere. So yeah. And as for her face, what I actually did, I used a child Hermione head because what's great about the child Harry Potter figures is their eyes are actually slightly bigger than your normal minifigure, and I thought that would be perfect for Anya. So here she is with her basic expression. And as for other expressions, I was debating whether I should make it more Lego-like or more like anime. I ended up going with more Lego-like, and I think it works better for the figure. Here we have her famous face in Lego. So yeah, so we have that. That's all really funny. And I also painted her other head as well, which I can show you here. Like she has 4 facial expressions for this figure. Again, the highlight of Anya are her facial expressions because she's really funny. There's her shocked "gah" expression, like when she reads someone's mind, or when she realizes the entire internet is jerking off to her mother. So yeah, and we have that face, and the other face is for the statue figure. And yeah, here she is when she's all happy. So yeah, that's pretty much it for Anya. Now here's another 360 look of the figure, and I can move on to the statue figure. So taking that out, what I did for the statue figure, I actually grabbed like normal Lego legs. I cut the foot off, I cut the leg off, and I spread them apart so it looks like she's in her like, oh yeah, she's ready to it's her little action pose. So yeah, and these arms, they're kind of like the victory Lego arms that Crazy Bricks made, but I designed them first back then, and I was able to get them 3D printed later. But it was made just for me, And so yeah, here she is in her victory pose, and in a pose just like in the poster of the Spikes family. And we can take a look at how these figures look like together in the base. And once we have all these figures together, here's how they look in their like iconic like poster, I guess, with all these figures together on this styrofoam base I made. So yeah, so that's pretty much it, and they look really cool together. And I think this is like a really cool display piece overall, and I display them in front of my TV, and I can't wait to display it at Brick Fair in the future one day, so you guys could see in person like how these figures look like all together in real life. So yeah, I think these figures like turned out amazing. I'm really proud of how they look. So yeah, and I hope you guys like it too, and we can just conclude this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. Follow me on other social media sites like Instagram, because I'm way more active there. So please check those out to see what I'm making, what I'm currently making, and what figures I've made that haven't been showcased yet on my YouTube channel. So yeah, here's to the New Year's, everyone, and hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.